The pickup truck built America. It built Ford. It built GM. It built Stellantis. For decades, you could not keep a truck on a lot. They sold themselves. So why right now, in 2026, are there hundreds of thousands of brand new trucks just sitting? Not used trucks. Not fleet returns. Brand new trucks. Some with over 300, even 400 days of inventory piling up at dealerships across the country. Using real data from CarEdge, we tracked down the 5 trucks nobody wants in 2026, ranked from bad to absolute disaster. And the number 1 pick is going to genuinely shock you. Let's get into it. Before the list, you need the context. Because this did not happen overnight. In 2021, trucks were the hottest product in America. Supply chains were broken, inventory was razor thin, and dealers were charging $10,000 to $15,000 over MSRP. And people were paying it without blinking. Manufacturers saw that. So they did what any business would do. They raised prices. And then raised them again. And then again. Fast forward to today. Supply chains are fixed. Inventory is back. But the prices? They never came down. The average new pickup truck in America right now costs over $58,000. Meanwhile, interest rates are high, buyers are stretched thin, and people are finally saying, enough. 3 things are collapsing this market right now. Number 1, sticker shock. $58,000 average for a truck is not a car payment. That is a second mortgage. Number 2, tariff chaos. The 2025 auto tariffs added thousands to prices overnight on dozens of models with zero added value for the buyer. Number 3, EV confusion. Buyers do not know whether to buy gas, hybrid, or electric, so millions of them are just waiting. The result? Lots full of trucks, dealers sweating, and the best negotiating window for buyers in 5 years. Here is who is suffering the most. At number 5, the Ram 1500 Classic. When Ram launched the all-new next-generation 1500, they kept the old body style alive as a value option for buyers who wanted a lower price point. Smart idea in theory. Here is the problem. The Classic is now being sold with 2009-era interior technology in 2026, and it is still pushing $40,000 plus. Buyers are doing the math. They look at the Classic, they look at a fully equipped Korean 3-row SUV for the same money, and they walk away. Ram has not given buyers a compelling reason to choose this truck. And the market is answering clearly. Market day supply, 198 days. Active inventory, over 18,000 units sitting unsold. Average selling price, $41,200. That is roughly $740 million worth of truck that nobody is coming to buy. Number 4, the Chevrolet Colorado. And this one genuinely hurts because the Colorado actually had a great relaunch. When the new generation Colorado came out in 2023, reviewers loved it. It was sharp, capable, well-designed. For a moment, it looked like GM had finally figured out the mid-size truck segment. Then they did what GM always does. They kept prices high, loaded up the trims, and let the competition catch up. The Ford Ranger came in more aggressively priced. The Toyota Tacoma refreshed with a new powertrain. And the Colorado, which was supposed to be the affordable mid-size option, ended up with an average transaction price of $44,500. At that price, buyers start looking at full-size trucks. The Colorado lost its identity. Market day supply, 224 days. Active inventory, over 21,000 units. Average selling price, $44,500. GM is sitting on over $900 million in unsold Colorado inventory right now. Number 3, the Jeep Gladiator. And this is the first of what I call the Stellantis problem vehicles on today's list. When the Gladiator launched in 2020, it was genuinely exciting. A Jeep Wrangler with a pickup bed? Nobody had ever done that before. People bought into the vision. But novelty has a shelf life. Here is what buyers are realizing in the real world. The Gladiator has a bed too small to haul most loads. The fuel economy is rough. The daily ride quality gets old fast. And unless you are actually crawling rocks on the weekend, this truck is working against you Monday through Friday. Meanwhile, the Toyota Tacoma just refreshed with a turbocharged engine. The Ford Ranger is sharper than ever. Both eat the Gladiator's lunch for real-world usability at similar or lower prices. And Jeep's response? Keep charging $50,000 plus and hope for the best. Dealers are reportedly offering 20% off MSRP just to get these things moving. They are still not moving fast enough. Market day supply, 323 days. Active inventory, over 16,300 units nationwide. Average transaction price, $50,300. Number 2. And this is the one that surprises people the most, the Ford Bronco. Cast your mind back to 2021. People were camping outside dealerships for this thing. Wait lists stretched 18 months. Dealers were flipping reservations for thousands of dollars. The Bronco was the hottest vehicle in America, and Ford could not make them fast enough. That entire reality is gone. Here is what happened. People actually lived with the Bronco, and the daily driver experience let them down hard. The removable roof panels that look so cool on Instagram, owners describe the wind noise at highway speeds as unbearable. Water leaks through the doors and roof are a repeated and documented complaint. The ride is stiff. The fuel economy is genuinely rough. And right now, there is an active recall on the APIM module, the Accessory Protocol Interface module, which can overheat and completely shut down the center touchscreen for up to 5 minutes while you are driving. No navigation. No backup camera. In a vehicle that costs nearly $50,000. That is just not acceptable. Buyers are doing their research before they walk into a showroom now. They find the complaints, they find the recall, and they walk away. Market day supply, 280 days. Active inventory, over 34,000 units. The largest raw inventory number on this entire list. Average selling price, $47,700. Ford is sitting on over $1.6 billion in unsold Broncos right now. The hype machine broke. Reality took over. And here we are. Number 1. The single most unsellable truck segment in America right now. And it is not some obscure niche vehicle. It is not some brand nobody has heard of. It is the Ford F-150. Specifically the upper trims, the Lariat, the King Ranch, the Platinum, and most brutally, the F-150 Lightning. Let's start with the gas trucks. Ford spent the last several years loading up the F-150 with every possible luxury feature and pushing prices into territory that no working truck buyer can justify. Right now, a loaded Platinum F-150 can clear $90,000. $90,000 for a pickup truck. Financing that at today's rates is a monthly payment north of $1,500. The base F-150 still moves. The mid-range trims are slow. And the high-margin, high-profit trims that Ford counts on for profitability, they are rotting on lots. Now the Lightning. Ford invested billions into the F-150 Lightning EV, launched it to massive hype, then repriced it multiple times, up, then down, confusing buyers completely. Then the federal $7,500 tax credit disappeared for Lightning buyers. Then the depreciation numbers started coming out. Early Lightning owners who paid $70,000 to $80,000 for their trucks are watching their vehicles be worth $35,000 to $40,000 just 2 years later.